Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm going worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy. I used to take the Mazda 4 drive, now I'm on the 405 like it's fuck you, pay me.
I'm so excited for 420 weekend, even though I have a migraine. I just ate a gummy. I tried a new one. I feel like it feels like someone just put tape on my eyes and just pulled my lids up. Everything just got so bright. Did you turn a light on?
No, they've been on.
These lights have been on this whole time.
This whole time, these lights have been on.
Okay, I'm going back in. I have Elissa today.
What's up, guys?
Oh, Elissa. Elissa spent the night with me on a dog sitting job last night.
It was our first sleepover.
And Scott, what are you? My producer?
I'm the guy that owns the studio that you record at.
Yeah. So, I mean, you produce
you can call me a producer. Yeah, but I'm not really doing any actual producing.
You know what? I'm such a dick. I Scott was up. What was up with... I let Scott know what was up with the jelly beans, and I fucking ate from his jelly bean pile.
Oh, because you were...
I'm not a dick. I'm Kenny calls me acoustic.
Acoustic?
Yes. Is that appropriate?
Keep talking. I'm going to slide away and fix something real quick, but you guys talk amongst yourselves.
He calls me acoustic. Maybe I shouldn't say that. We'll talk about it a different time.
Okay.
So much has happened since the last episode. I don't even know when the last episode was. Oh, Maria came on.
Oh, did she?
That was a great episode. But it's been a long time. A lot of shit has happened. We've protested.
Yep. Our first protest.
Yep.
Yep.
And you know what? Shout out to those people, because not a lot of people...
A dog protest.
...go out of their way to protect the animals.
Yep.
And I'm not like a protester, but I was like, we're fucking going.
She blew away with her sign. Quite literally.
This lady was talking to me, and she was not amused because she couldn't get into the courthouse because of the protest. It was like 30 people.
Yeah.
Held everything up for these people. Then we started to feel bad, though, because there was the one person going with their kid. So they were stuck outside. This might be the most fucked up I've been on the podcast.
It was your new little balls gummy.
Yeah, so we went to MJ Dispensary.
Squeeze.
And there's these little balls. But I can't, Evergreen Retail told me to try these ones, and they had them at MJ, so I need to shout out to Evergreen Retail, which we're going to go to today.
Yep.
I feel like if you want cannabis to be sociably acceptable, you should go support your local smoke shops.
They're having their 2-year anniversary today.
On 420.
Yep.
Oh, it's not even 420.
No.
It's 418.
418.
Hell yes. It was my 38th birthday.
It's International Husband Appreciation Day, too.
Oh,
you know
God.
So wait, today's your birthday? Today's your birthday?
No.
Oh.
April 10th.
Oh, okay.
But
Happy
we're still
birthday.
in Aries season for a few more days.
Yep.
Shout out to my Aries homie, Andre. Andre and I got these Best Bud shirts 20 years ago. I've been having a hard time lately grasping that we were 20, or I was 20, almost 20 years ago. How did that happen?
Mm.
It feels like there's this weird time warp between 32 and 37 that goes really fast, and then I'm like, holy shit. I've done 20 years twice. I've done 20 years twice, almost.
Well, I hope when I turn 32 to go through that time warp.
Well, think of it this way. I've done 10 years 5 times. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
10 years 5 times.
Do the math.
Yep, you got this.
Exactly 5 times?
No, 5 and change. I'm 53.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Scott does not give 53 vibes.
No.
Well, that's good. I know you think of 53 and you think of a grandpa, right? I always did. When I was younger, I was like someone said they were in their 50s. I always think like,
Yes. I think having kids, and I think smoking weed, and I think other things make you, I don't know, it's crazy to think of how small the world was when you were in your early 20s to now, and how much you thought you knew then.
oh yeah.
Even
Because you think you know
directions.
everything when you're in your 20s. I mean, I think of my kids. My kids are in their, my youngest is 19 and my oldest is 22, soon to be 23. And granted, he's not like Mr. Know-It-All, but there's still amount of like the know-it-all kind of thing in there. And you feel invincible too. Like nothing can hurt you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do anything. Doesn't matter.
That recently, like, I don't like leaving the house past 8. We slept at Brittany's last night. There's a water tower next to Brittany's house.
It was beautiful.
Well, that's not it. She mentioned, what if the water like explodes
Yeah, so
out of the
I
tower?
got dropped off there, and the first thing my 7-year-old says is, "Wow, Mom, what happens if that water tank falls over or the water comes out of it?" And I'm just like, oh, wow, let's not think of that.
Well, then
Yikes.
that's all I started thinking about. But
yeah.
what happens if that exploded? Would that house be in serious danger?
Yeah, probably.
I think it depends on the ground surrounding it and what kind of drainage is around there and stuff like that.
It's like right underneath it.
It's directly underneath it.
Like if this was the water tank, this is the house.
But it is on a hill.
On a hill, yeah.
So, I don't know. I think about that shit all the time. Since I have been here last, a lot of things have happened.
That's true.
I most recently had my first panic attack. And I think that has made reality kind of shift for me, too. And whatever we were just talking about.
You're saying you had your first panic attack. What was that like compared to what you thought a panic attack was?
I thought a panic attack was, you're just like,
Just
can't
overwhelmed,
breathe,
yeah.
overwhelmed, that feeling in your chest, like maybe like having trouble breathing a little bit. I did not know that it could be a complete out-of-body experience. It was awful. I have a different sense of reality as far as the other side goes. I'm pretty sure that was a near-death experience. And they say that, what is it called when you are having a panic attack and you think you're going to die? Impending doom. I guess some people could say that's the impending doom, but what if it's not impending doom? Maybe I did have a near-death experience. Maybe mentally we are having a near-death experience and we are able to, certain things are turning off here, so we're able to see what's going on over here. I think there's a lot going on over here that we don't know, like before radios, where were the frequencies? Where were the radio stations? And then you pop out a radio and you go through and there's the different channels. Think of how many different channels are out there that we don't even know yet because we've only found these ones. Computers.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Well, I'm just saying when I had my panic attack, it was an out-of-body experience. It happened very quickly. and I was home alone with Harry, so that was very scary.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe. My heart started pounding out of my chest. I felt it was just getting worse. And then I didn't understand what was happening. I could barely talk. And I think that's the scary part, too, is the motor skill part of the panic attack.
Yeah. A lot of people compare it to a heart attack because you, like, lose function of your own body.
I called my friend because I did smoke weed. But that's not why that happened. That I've been smoking weed for 20 years.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen because of weed. That happens because of stuff that's going on in here.
Yeah.
So
Weed is also a lot stronger now these days.
see, I think it's weaker.
I don't know.
Dude, I remember seeing, like, blue tractors and shit when I would smoke weed in high school.
I don't know. I just think our tolerance is higher.
I guess so. I don't think mine's ever going to be high. Mine has significantly increased since Gabe. But it changed my view on reality for a long time. Even now, I don't take life as seriously, but I do. Yeah. I've had like an appreciation of the people around me. Like in the shower, it was almost like I was standing outside of my body. It was fucking nuts. And I remember thinking, like, I'm not ready to go yet. Like, I need to call Kenny. Like, will you let me call Kenny? Can I call Kenny before I go? Like, It was fucking awful. And when I called Kenny, I said, listen, I don't know what's happening. I have a feeling, I said, it just feels like I'm not in reality right now. It's the only way I knew how to explain it. I said, I don't think, like, I'll hurt Harry. I don't think I'll hurt myself. But I'm just not okay, and I really need you to come home. It felt like it took an hour for him to get home. I tried to take a shower, but that's when I really started to trip out. I got out of the shower. Once I started moving around the house, and I tried, like, sitting in the kids' room and whatever, and I don't know, everything. It was like acid, but I've always loved acid. That wasn't a good acid. And it lasted a long time, and then it happened again at the deli, and luckily my neighbor upstairs came and sat with me for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours. We went over to Shade because I was freaking out at the deli because I was sitting on like the kitchen floor. And it's just, everything was, the floor, you just don't even know where your feet are. It feels like your feet are on the ceiling or on the fucking wall.
Yeah. Like Jell-O.
And those were terrifying.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm a different person since then. Almost like I'm prepared to go. That sounds morbid, but it was really that life-changing.
I get that. I had a panic attack. Recently, I called you, but I took a Benadryl and knocked myself out and went to bed. Not saying you should do that.
I didn't know that Benadryl and shit could help with that.
Yeah.
Now I know. Now I carry a Xanax in my Tic Tacs. Well, not this Tic Tacs, not these ones, but
Yeah, you don't want to pop a Xanax and think you're
Well,
popping
remember
a
we
Tic Tac.
said you should not say that out loud.
well, I told my doctor that I said, it's okay. I haven't had another one since, but I keep a Xanax in my Tic Tacs just in case. And she had this, like, funny face, so I was telling my friends, like, the doctor, you should have seen her face when I said that. And then I was like, oh, yeah, like, I guess you're not supposed to really keep Xanax in.
No, you probably shouldn't.
No.
The thing is,
Controlled substances.
Yeah, probably an illegal. Not great.
I don't even like taking medicine. But I came to a point in my postpartum where I knew I had to take it because I was just having bad thoughts every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was scary. And I knew I shouldn't have had those thoughts. And then I was like, I feel
Choking on a Tic Tac.
actually choking on my spit because
Oh,
these
wow.
fucking Starbursts are so juicy.
Yours or Scott's?
Write me a check, Starburst. No, I fucking see now. I forgot what I was saying. All right, so fuck it. We protested.
Yep.
I had a near-death experience and almost died. The World
What else?
Trade Center. I'm writing a book.
Yes.
I'm writing a book.
Your invite.
Yeah, I feel like we should have like a live where people can call
What happened
in.
to your sunglasses?
What do you mean? What's wrong with my face?
them off.
What's wrong with my face?
I'm the only one with sunglasses on now.
Okay, well, I can't see. I'm high. I need my eyes open.
All right.
Now I forgot what I was saying again.
The World Trade Center.
Yes. So during my near-death experience, I also decided to revisit writing my book, Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1, we've talked about this before, but I'll refresh if you've never listened before. When I lived in California, I lived in San Diego, I started writing a book, which is really weird because I sent this to only a few couple people. One of them is nobody you would expect to send this to. And I'm talking about past lives, tripping on mushrooms in Miami. Like, can't believe I sent this to him, but I did. Fast forward 20 years, 18 years, whatever it's been. And my mom, I called my mom because something happened to this person recently. And it was a big thing. And I called my mom to tell her about it, and she said that's so weird because I had a dream last night or the night before or something, and I couldn't find my phone, and when I finally found my phone, it was this person calling.
It's weird.
And it's just weird because that's not like a main character in my life.
Yeah.
We have main characters, we have people that show up every few years, you know, but this person is just an oddity. How I don't think I've ever been in the same room as this person as my mom ever. Mm-hmm. Like totally different crowds.
It's weird.
So I thought it was wild that that's happening around the time that I dusted off Chapter 1. Chapter 1 talked about past life shit. And I read this great book called, you know what that book's called that I told you about, Scott?
There's probably 100.
More specific.
Oh, it's the one with the dog. The Curious Case of...
the dog in the nighttime?
Yes. You said you watched the movie.
Yeah, I saw the play.
Oh.
I saw the play.
Great. It was a great book. And the person in the point of view of the book has autism or something. I don't think they ever really say in the book what it is.
I thought it was supposed to be autism, but I don't recall if they actually say it.
I don't think they say it.
I've never heard
But
of
it is a controversial book. I got it at the controversial bookshelf at the library. Of course. It's controversial because they just like mention church and stuff. Okay. But it's basically this boy who wants to write a book and he's autistic. And his parents go through a divorce and someone murdered the neighbor's dog.
Oh, no. But
he was writing like a story about it. And the way that the book is set up is he'll be talking about his fiction story and then it goes into something that he did later that day. And then it transitions and I'm like, that's me. Like, and I drive everyone nuts, but it's just who I am. I can't fucking help it. I don't know what my problem is, but I'm impulsive. If I'm like, hey, let's make a spray tan smoke tent. I'm doing it. Even if I do one, I can always say I sold smoke tents.
Smoke tents.
I think smoke tents are going to be a hit.
Smoke tents?
I
So
think they already have
So-
smoke tents.
So you would set up a smoke tent where? And then you go inside the tent and you smoke?
hold, they will. What'd you say?
I said I think they have them already.
They do, but this is different. They're people. There's different bongs. There's different water bottles.
Yeah.
Different tent.
Girl line.
Time in. What'd you say? Come on,
Oh,
Scott.
time in. Sorry. I'm trying to also switch the cameras and pay attention to what you're talking about. So there's a smoke tent. So
Smoke tent.
Yeah.
I'm not spray tanning anymore.
Okay.
Cut it off. I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know when to walk away from things, and it's not that shade wasn't successful. I've grown out of it.
You're doing what you want to do now.
I'm doing what I want to do now. It got me where I needed to go to get there.
Yeah.
I learned the things that I needed to know.
It was part of your stepping stone.
And I met so many people during that process that are my customers at the deli now.
Yeah.
So it's great.
And you can always do your mobile tans.
But I ordered a new spray tan tent so I can still do mobile tans. And it's this big pink tent, and it's a great tent. I can't believe I never had this tent for spray tanning. And I was like, I don't want to get it dirty. So I put a pink rug in there, brought in my bong, some snacks, some gummies, some weed.
Gotcha.
And next thing you know, like, I'm watching the birds fly by. But as a stoner, it's not acceptable yet to just be smoking in public. I, as a renter, get frustrated because I just want to lay in bed and smoke a bowl.
But you can't.
But I can't. I have to go outside. But even when I go outside, I have to be conscious of windows and who's outside and whatever. So it's
Yeah.
not like, but I'm allowed to go out on my front porch and fucking smoke a bowl. People drink beer around me. I don't like alcohol. I don't like when people are drunk. But my whole life, for 40 years, I've been around alcoholics. So why the fuck can't I smoke my fucking bowl? It's not that I can't. But society has still not opened it up yet. So I was like, well, if I have my smoke tent, I pop it up wherever. It's a portable tent, all my shit. It's a cool vibe in here. I can put a chair in. You could easily have 2-3 people chilling in the tent. But respectfully, people aren't watching you smoke.
And where would the tent be? Yeah, you say anywhere, but like...
It's on my back deck right now.
Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, we used to put tents up for the kids, like, in the yard, and people don't think, oh, the kids are playing in a tent. So nobody knows you're in there getting high.
Yeah.
They probably assume I'm in there getting high.
So they see the smoke that's coming out of the top of it. And...
Well, that's nice because the spray tan tents have the little flap that comes down. So if
Like
I want to
door.
put a fan, if I want to put a little tent in the garage,
vent.
when it's wintertime and it's cold as shit, but you're smoking in your garage, plug in a little fucking heater, warm up your little tent. Tent pops up in 2 fucking seconds.
Yep.
That's a fucking plan. And I called Kenny and asked him what he thought about. Well, I didn't ask him what he thought. I just said, "Hey, I got an idea," and he was all for it.
I love that.
Yeah, I was like, what is he gonna tell me? What is he gonna tell me?
You never know.
So you basically market this thing as a place where you could smoke, and you make them look cool. Maybe you put some cool designs on them so that when you're sitting in there and you don't have a lot of props or whatever to bring with you, the tent alone is cool, right? You're like, wow,
Yes.
there's Paisleys, and you sit there and look at Paisleys for 2 hours or whatever.
I wanted to bring it here and pop it up, but it's on my back deck.
We used to have, when I was back in the 90s, when I was in a band, we had a warehouse that we converted into, a rehearsal space and stuff. And when we weren't rehearsing for the band, we would just hang out in there and usually smoke out, or we would trip or whatever.
We said smoke out.
It was the 90s. So,
Sounds like tool time.
and did I never. Oh, that's right. I was going to tell you my brownie story.
Oh yeah.
But
a brownie
that was
story.
our that
I
was
love
our
a good brownie
place.
story.
That was our place, and this was definitely wasn't accessible. It wasn't acceptable, and to be smoking a joint in public or something like that, or hitting a bong or whatever.
It's like that 70s show has the basement.
Yeah. It was our little weed clubhouse.
Wait, what did you call it?
What?
Your space. What did you call it?
It was a warehouse. It was our rehearsal space.
So
We called it
the band room.
We called it the hubcap, actually, because we found a hubcap outside and we put it on the wall, and so it became Hubcap Studios.
Do you remember me and Andre?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out hubcaps.
Don't recall that conversation.
What about them?
It was the Scott episode day where I was like,
yeah.
that Scott?
Right.
And I was talking about, we were going down 490 in the back of a pickup truck in school, in high school. From Churchville exit to Greece.
Okay.
My friends were dropping me off on a date at Fridays. So, we rode in the back of the pickup truck, but they had, what I said was the hubcap on top.
Okay.
And Andre said that's not a hubcap.
Right. It's not.
And we couldn't figure out what the name of it was called.
I don't know.
On top?
Like the truck. You know in the 90s, like the Toyotas or like a Ford Ranger, you'd have like the cap you put on?
Yeah.
A hubcap.
No, it's called a topper. A lot of times they call it a topper. I don't know what the exact camper top, utility top. It's not a hubcap.
So one of those was on in the back of the truck, but it was still like a kind of not a good idea.
Yeah. So you couldn't see anything.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
In high school.
Why was that a great idea?
I never said it was a good idea. You never did anything stupid before?
I don't think like that.
You never done anything stupid before?
I'm always doing something. I'm doing something stupid right now. No, I'm really confused by this story. You were driving in the back of a truck that had one of these camper tops on it.
My friend was driving. Me and my other friend rode in the back.
Okay.
But it had one of the hubcaps on.
I feel like I should Google it.
So, yeah, look it up.
I'm sure if you Google hubcap, you're going to see the thing that covers a freaking tire.
The tire.
That covers the rim on the tire.
Yeah, I don't know. I just did something.
Truck bed cover, right?
Yeah.
I just did something stupid.
What'd you do?
I rode in the back of the truck on 490.
But that's not stupid. That's kind of what they're for.
It's
right.
called a Tinu cover.
60 miles.
Tino. I don't think that's what she's talking about, though. I think she wants that one.
Oh. Was it one of those?
No.
Was it one of these?
No.
What the hell was it then?
What was it?
Oh my God.
Like this is what I'm thinking you're talking about.
No, that's like a nice truck. Well, yeah, but like...
What's a shitty truck?
Toyota back hubcap.
This is what I was thinking.
No, not those.
Okay.
Show me what hubcap, when you Google hubcap, what's coming up.
Well, I'm telling you what hubcap's coming up.
Yes.
It looks like a fucking pog fucking thing.
It's exactly what it looks like, yeah.
A slammer, is that what it's called? A slammer?
I've never heard.
Well, we don't know what you're talking about anymore.
Pogs. I said a pog. I said
a
pog.
Pog?
Yes.
Like the things that my nephews played with?
Mm-hmm. Like 20 years ago?
They were like little disc things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is.
I have pogs all over my house.
So let me tell you about my brownies. Because I'm getting nowhere with this one. I am so confused.
Yeah.
Edibles are big now, right? Everybody's got edibles,
Yeah.
right? It's a big thing. Back in the day, it wasn't something that was readily available, and most people didn't know how to do it properly, including myself and my friends. So we were hanging out at the Hubcap studio, and he's like, "Let's make pot brownies." He probably sounded just like that too. And so we went up to 7-Eleven. We bought some microwave brownie mix, and he had a bag.
How old are you?
20. He had a bag, and we literally just took that shit and threw it in the brownie mix, mixed it up. We didn't have a microwave, though. So we actually cooked the brownies on a little charcoal grill.
Oh my gosh.
Microwave brownie mix cooked on a charcoal grill. And we cooked them. And they cooked. And we ate the brownies. The most disgusting thing. I mean, imagine there's like actual weed in it.
I was just going
so
to
we're
say,
like
what was
chewing
flour?
on.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
chewing on the flour. It was just so nasty. And then we sat there for hours. And I'm like, what the hell? This sucks. And I was like, I'm going home. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I go home. I had to work the next day. I go home, and then I wake up at 6:30, 7 o'clock to get up for work, and I am whacked out of my mind. I'm tripping. Like, to me, I thought I was tripping because I was like, I couldn't focus on anything. I was just total, and I had to go to work. And that whole day, my boss was like, he's an English guy. He's like, what's up with you? What's the matter with you? You're all right. You're all right. And the whole time, I'm just like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I just didn't get much sleep last night. I couldn't concentrate on anything.
Oh, no.
They were like, what are you doing, Scott? I was just staring at nothing on the wall because I was so freaking wasted from that brownie. Because I don't know how
That's
much
terrible.
of that I actually ate.
Yeah.
It was probably like borderline overdose, which I didn't think could be a thing. But I think when you eat too much of it, it could be.
It's
Heather's
still,
been there.
It's just I reached maximum tolerance. Oh man, that was terrible.
Kenny did that at Easter a couple years ago.
Oh, no.
Somebody gave me a small little gummy for the podcast. He said he made them special for someone. They were like 550 milligrams each.
Oh, my God.
So Kenny, seeing this small little thing, thought it was just like a 10 milligram or something.
550 milligrams?
Happy Easter.
That's
I'd be celebrating
insane.
Easter like 4 years from, I mean, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'd be in a coma.
He said he passed the fuck out. Something like he kept waking up in the middle of the night. It was just like, and then we did our Easter egg hunt the next morning that we do with the landlords and the neighbors and everybody. And yeah, he comes in the kitchen. I look at him. I was pregnant, so I don't know. I just didn't expect Kenny to eat the gummies, so I didn't think to warn him on how big those were.
Yeah.
So he just walked in the kitchen and I looked at him. I'm like, "Did you eat one of those gummies?" I could just tell on his face.
There's nothing worse than being so high and realizing you're that high that it's too much that you can handle and you know that you're locked in for the next 6 hours or whatever. Like, it's like
That's what I don't like.
nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
You had to do that for me. I don't know if I ever told the nerd rope. I've had to tell the nerd rope story.
No.
I don't
Have
know.
you heard the nerd rope story?
I have not. I've not heard the nerd rope story.
What a great 420 anniversary.
Well, we'll get there in a second. So, mental note nerd rope.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask Scott, what was your favorite part of the 90s, being a part of the 90s music scene, even if you just had like a garage band or something?
Dude, the 90s music scene was just epic. I was in South Florida. So when my band, when I was playing in my band, now our band was called Phonetic Plumbing.
Love this.
And we were avant-garde. You ever heard of Mr. Bungle?
No.
Or there was an avant-garde metal band Mike Patton from Faith No More, the singer from Faith No More.
Okay.
That's his like first band, and it's just really crazy stuff. So we played that, and we were playing in South Florida at the same time that Marilyn Manson was just getting signed to Interscope Nothing Records. And that was like a huge deal because they were local. It was a local band. It was Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. And they were, they played the Friday nights, and it was just crazy. So we were playing in that same circuit at the same time. Matchbox 20 was from Tampa. So they were part of the South Florida music scene.
I always forget you're from Florida.
Yeah. And so it was really, really cool. And especially when the whole grunge thing came out, and Pearl Jam and STP and Nirvana, like all those guys were playing and getting big, there was just a certain freedom to the music. We used to make fun of the hey, can you shift over a little bit? You're off the, stay in the middle. She's floating away. There was something about, in that time, like glam bands, like rock, like Poison and those guys. They wear the makeup and stuff, and they're real hard rockers. And the alternative, the grunge scene was kind of like
Guns N' Roses.
Kind of like Guns N' Roses. They were a little harder than I'm talking about, like Warrant and those 80s, like real glam bands. The grunge scene, the Seattle sound or whatever, was really like, flipping that scene off. It was like, you guys suck. You're too polished. We're raw. We sound like shit, and half of us can't play. And that was like kind of like the thing that they were trying to do. But I got to go to like the first couple of years of Lollapalooza. I mean, cool. I saw Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, like
sick.
What was it? Jesus and Mary Chain, Ministry, like all these incredible bands that I saw live. It was really like, I could never do that now. I'm not a live festival goer kind of thing.
Dude, concerts are getting hard now too.
They are.
Concerts?
I love.
First of all, they're really freaking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the only band that I go to see now is Zac Brown Band, because I'm a huge fan of Zac Brown, and they're really, really good live, like just amazing live. So I've seen him twice.
I've always been anti Dave Matthews, but now that I'm getting older, and now listening to it feels more nostalgic.
What made you be anti Dave Matthews?
Because everyone loved him.
Oh, so you were just like, it was like anti-establishment type of thing. Like, everybody loves you, so I'm going to hate you.
Yeah, but also, I don't know. I just didn't vibe with it. But I feel like
fair.
Now, I think I vibed with Dave Matthews when I was like super younger. Then when I got to my teen years, I was more into like Queen and Pink Floyd and Moody Blues and Stevie Ray Vaughan. Opposite of what was going on, which was Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah.
My dad didn't let me... I wouldn't say but we just never had my stations on in the car.
Oh, yeah. No, the parents never let you listen to your music.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of my friends as moms now always have like 98 PXY or something on.
Well... Parents are different these days than they were when I was younger, and when you were younger to some degree, I'm sure. Now, if you think about like as parent, I know speaking as a parent, we almost tried to do the opposite of what our parents did to us or treated us. And I'm not saying like my parents treated me poorly or, abused me or anything like that. But, my parents come from that generation where it's like kids should be seen and not heard, and parents today are thinking about, how do you feel? How do you feel, little Tommy? What does this make you feel like? And they're kind of getting into the head shrinker stuff and trying to, they're using more psychology and exploring feelings and thinking about how something affects a kid, where back in my day, it was like, shut up. You don't like it? Tough.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't ask me how I feel because they know the rage that's going to come out with it.
How do you feel, Heather?
Right now, I'm pretty fucking good. Honestly.
It looks like she's struggling over there a little
What's
bit.
the matter?
Though.
Are you in
Okay.
pain?
We
Well,
check
no.
on you.
So I started freaking out because my shoe, I don't know if it's my sock or my shoe, but something smells.
Okay.
I just bought those
2 weeks
sneakers.
Not me, is it?
I just bought those sneakers and I just put brand new socks on. So I really don't understand. But my sneakers look pretty rough, so they have been through it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I was like, okay, I'm just going to put my shoes back on and sit still.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't notice a smell.
Thanks.
I also can't smell, so
I think I have a sensitive nose.
yeah, I think you do.
I can smell things a mile a fucking way.
Yeah.
Like a shark. Could smell a little drop of blood 10 miles.
I'm always like wondering where the smell's coming from. At work, I would wonder where the smell's coming from.
She would. I think I must have heard it about 50 times this morning. At least. Poor Kenny.
My my candle smelled weird, man. That reminds me, speaking of autism, I had one of my...
What?
Wait, what were we talking about before?
We were talking about autism before.
Yeah.
And then before that.
Well, I'm going back.
Okay.
That's what my book is.
Your book's about...
My book is styled... See? My book is styled just how my brain fucking works and how I talk.
In order to learn about Chapter 2, see Chapter 12, and then go back to Chapter 1, and then read the index.
But that's how my brain is set up. That's how I work. That's how I live my life. That's how I fold my laundry. I don't fold my laundry.
I was going to say, do you fold your laundry? Are you the kind of person that you don't bother with matching socks? You just grab two, as long as
No,
they're...
I always match my socks.
Okay.
Ask her who socks, though.
I wear Kenny's matching socks.
Sock thief. I have a big problem with socks at my
I
house.
was actually going to tell him today, like, hey, you think the next time you buy yourself socks, you can get ankle ones? It's summertime.
You didn't think about buying yourself some socks? No, you'd rather steal his?
No, I'm home with my child 14 hours a day. I'm already losing it. Someone can buy me some socks.
Fair enough. I remember those days.
Dude, Gabe is a monster. He is...
How old is he now?
1.5.
Oh.
He does not stop.
No.
He is on the go.
He climbed up some chair today that was next to the windowsill in his room and, like, straight up grabbed everything and wanted to jump off. I was like, we're going to Superman this right now. I'm like, okay, time to move the chair.
We went on the play set for the first time the other day when it was warm, and he climbed up the ladder by himself for the plaything. He climbed up the ladder.
Oh, what a big boy.
I feel like even
Fearless.
big kids struggle getting their grip on that ladder.
Yeah.
And he just walked right up that fucking shit.
He's ready. He's ready to go.
I love him.
I hear a butt coming.
Yeah.
I love him, but...
It's definitely been quite the experience, to say the least, the past couple years. The other day, well, okay, so we had a birthday party at the deli.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had a birthday party at the deli for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Me, you, Carrie, Emily,
and the ghost.
and the ghost. What's her name? Betsy?
No, I don't
No.
think that was Betsy. That was I think that was the man. Because
The
I'm pretty
man?
sure there's a man at the deli that watches me when I'm doing the dishes. Like, I always...
Do you have a ghost of a voyeur in your deli?
I don't think I've heard about the man.
What's a voyeur?
That's a person who watches other people.
Yeah. Yes, I do. It was really weird, though. Like, I know it's an old building and you can hear from the top. Like, Kenny's side, you can hear the footsteps from the ceiling.
We did hear the footsteps.
We heard the footsteps, but we also heard the thing on the floor. That was our floor, not their fucking floor.
What floor? When we were in the basement?
Yes.
Oh.
Why would we feel... It sounded like somebody was walking across
It did.
the fucking deli.
Yeah.
I freaked out. I was so...
You and Carrie ran up there so fast.
I know. I felt like my legs were rubber bands. Like they could... It happened in slow motion. I was like... and it just felt like... my knees were about to hit my chin. I know they weren't that close, but...
Is there a paranormal society around town that would want to do a little ghost hunting exercise at your place? Maybe
I think that's Heather.
I think I'm the place.
I know you were into that. Remember, didn't you used to give ghost tours and stuff? Didn't you
I
used
still
to
do
that?
it.
Yeah.
Still do it.
Now you can just take them to the deli.
Well, now I did like the food pairing with the history lesson. I like the tours.
I like a nice tuna on rye with my ghosts.
I think tuna
Food
is
pairing
disgusting.
with ghosts. I love that.
Food pairing with ghosts.
I think tuna's disgusting. My friends in high school, which looking back is kind of mean, gonna have to talk to you guys, but my friends used to put cans of tuna in my locker, knowing how much I hated tuna.
Were they still closed? Was it just a can of tuna that wasn't?
Yes.
All right.
But this is where...
as long as it wasn't open.
This
and
was the real
disgusting.
kicker here, is when one of the lunch ladies would cut my sub after not wiping correctly, cutting into a tuna sub. And they did it every day. And it got to the point where I just started getting mayonnaise and lettuce subs. And I love whatever bread they used in school. I could just love a mayonnaise sub on that bread.
Mayonnaise sub.
That does not sound appealing.
It's so good.
I just love the way you said that, where the lunch lady would cut your sandwich and not wipe. It's like gross.
So everyone used to tease me about the tuna.
I mean, it's really gross.
Well, I've decided after my near-death experience that I don't care how weird I am about shit anymore.
So let's go back to that, because I was busy like messing around with tech stuff when you were kind of telling that story with your panic attack and near-death experience. What exactly happened? Like, I know you probably already talked about it, but give me a quick recap.
I was sitting outside. I smoked a bong. I just did a TikTok. I was in a great mood. It's like the best bong I ever smoked. I go in, I sit in my kitchen, I start like working on my computer, and then I just start tunneling, like complete tunnel vision. And then it quickly spiraled, like I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to die. There were points where I was in the shower looking at myself on the outside.
Did you think you were gonna like you were having like a heart attack or some kind of like?
I thought this was it. I'm on my way out the door.
And was it just like a bad high?
No.
Or something else?
So I went back on Prozac because mentally I wasn't doing well postpartum.
So you went back on Prozac before this happened. So this happened while you were on...
This happened while I was getting used to the Prozac.
Okay.
So I think it was probably like an interaction of... But also, a lot of the things I was stressed out about, I'm still dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it doesn't go away.
I got to a point where you realize if the things aren't going to change around you, you need to change. You need to change it yourself. And I got to my breaking point, and that's what I did. I got rid of shade. I fucking starting podcasting again, focusing on the deli, we've decided that I'm making enough at the deli where I don't have to find like another job or anything like that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And then I still get to be home with Gabe every day. But they're changing hours at the airport, and Kenny has an opportunity to possibly work like 4 to 12 or something.
4 a.m. to 12 p.m.?
No, 4 p.m. to 12 midnight.
Yeah,
But that's so that would mean that you guys can both be home.
Yes, but it would allow me to work in the day and also get a break from having Gabe for 13 hours a day. It's been almost 2 years of me with Gabe all day. So
I remember when I was a stay-at-home dad and I had 3 kids, and at the time all 3 of them were in diapers, and I'd be home all day with them. And when my wife would come home and I'd be like, all right, here you go, I'm out.
That's me.
Yeah. And she'd be like, she would be like, no, she would have to come home and take a shower and do this and do that and do that. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I've been with these kids all goddamn day. Can I have a freaking break? So I get it. I totally get that.
It's hard. But I know it's hard for him too. But at the same time, I think it's also a different experience for us because our bodies change so much and they're never the same afterwards.
No, they're not.
Oh my God. My tit was down to my knees the other day and I didn't even know it. I was fucking outside taking a video of me and my pineapple, rest in peace, because it broke after this. But I was taking a video and I'm looking at the video inside. I'm like, holy shit, good thing this wasn't live because all I did, I had a baggy shirt on. I lifted the back because it was stuck on my butt because I was kneeling over. So when I lifted it, my shirt lifted. That shit couldn't even bend at my belly button. It was barely fucking lifted. I understand the phone was at an angle, but holy fuck, I didn't know they go that low. And there's trucks driving by in the video, fucking. I'm just out there.
Oh my God.
So I sent it to everybody.
I'm thankful mine didn't really change after either child, so.
How many kids do you have? You have 2?
I have 2, 4 and 7.
Wow.
Yep.
Close to aging kids.
Kinda. Our first 2 are a month apart. Yeah. Harry and Barrett are a month apart, right?
How the fuck can that happen?
Hers?
No, me.
Yeah. Each of ours.
Different kids.
I thought you were saying your 2 kids are a month apart. I'm like, did you have them both?
Yeah. Most of the time.
I feel like I don't know. Oh, did you hear my throat?
Yes.
Yeah, that was weird. Can you make sure to put that in?
I ain't taking it out. I'm not editing this at all. This is going out as is.
Usually does.
Flaws and all.
Okay, listen. First off, fuck, man.
Told you not to do them.
So actually, when I came for my podcast first meeting with Scott, what was your first impression of me? Be honest. Did you think I was coming back?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I can't think of what I didn't have a negative first impression of you, if that's what you're kind of asking.
Cool.
No, there was something like, so I think had you been someone else, I wouldn't have thought that you would come back, but you were very determined. You were very excited about it and very passionate. And I was like, okay. Like I didn't have a doubt that you were going to do it.
He did tell me I would advise against smoking only because you can lose focus, not know what you're talking about, whatever.
And she said, thanks. All right. I'll keep that under advisement.
Okay, so first off, everyone loves Stony Bologna. Every time I go in a smoke shop, like, I got a podcast, I smoke pineapple bongs. People know me as the pineapple girl now.
Wow.
I'm like a local weed-aberty.
That's pretty cool.
That was
Alyssa,
a fancy name.
Here's something else I have him. Alyssa and I got tattoos.
Oh, yes. They're not the greatest right now, but let's show
Are
them.
they in progress?
Yeah, we need a touch-up.
Oh, jeez, this is difficult. See you next Tuesday.
Yes.
That
But we didn't get them with just us. There's others that got them with us, but we made sure to get letters.
and is it like a whole sentence? Like you all get together and you can like spell out different words? and shit?
Technically, Carrie's an explanation point. She just hasn't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
So, who are you?
I used to work with Heather at Panera, like, what did we decide, 12 years ago?
No way. Yeah.
Because there wasn't any introduction at the beginning. But who you
I just said Alyssa.
I'm just Alyssa.
Wait a minute. I just had a flashback. Did you hear me?
No, I don't think I did.
Did you hear me wake up and scream Alyssa?
Actually, I did.
Wake up and scream Alyssa?
It's Heather's favorite thing to do. Is whenever
No.
she's distraught, nervous, anything,
I'm
she
a fucking
screams,
peen.
Alyssa.
I am peeing. So I'm dog sitting for my friend. Alyssa and I stayed the night, and oh my god,
I responded with Heather.
I couldn't really. Can we start with? I couldn't really like sleep good last night. But I remember waking up this morning, like, I don't think the sun was out yet. And I just remember shooting up and going, Alyssa! And thinking, yeah. And then no one said anything. And I just went back to sleep. But
I don't know what time it was. I didn't look. You didn't say anything after, and I went back to bed.
did you hear me? The panic yell, though?
I don't think I noticed it.
Was I loud?
You were pretty loud. Loud enough to wake me up.
Pee my pants.
Please don't.
I literally shot up so fast in such a deep sleep, and Alyssa! And then I just hear the Heather was so faint. I'm like, is that real?
She also screamed Alyssa on the top of a ski lift. I wasn't even there.
How funny if, like, I just wake Kenny up in the middle of the night yelling Alyssa. Oh my god, that is so funny. I cannot believe I just remembered that. Oh, that's so funny.
I kind of thought I was dreaming that.
Did that just surprise you when I brought it up?
A little bit.
That is so
Little bit,
funny. So my mom
She's crying.
was talking about how she had that dream the other night and her intuition. My book is about my intuitions. It's about trying to figure out the other side, because I feel like there's another side, and especially after my near-death experience, I know there's more, so much more than we don't understand.
Mhm.
I almost have a peace with dying, which sounds weird, because I know people say it's impending doom. It's impending doom. Like, that did not feel like impending doom to me. Whatever that was fucked me up. It scared me. I'm terrified of it ever happening again. But it made me realize how much control none of us have.
Yeah.
And how quickly it could be taken away from you.
Yeah.
And how terrifying that is, to not have that to not have that control and be in charge of someone's safety like your kid.
Yeah.
when I had the panic attack at the deli / Shade, I could not, like, Jen, there was like 5 of her. It was like a fucked up movie, like Requiem for a Dream or some shit. Like, it's just like awful. Yeah. So my book is about like my dreams, my obsession with 9/11, because I'm going all out now.
You didn't finish that story either, but it's
Is it a conspiracy? Is it an inside job?
No, I'm not a conspiracy. More so, I want to be a 911 dispatcher. More so, I used to not talk about the 9/11 stuff. I talked about it, but not like a lot. I'm like, why am I... It's a sore subject, but what those people went through and what a lot of them did until the last minute they lived and we watched it live was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, the people that stood in the gaping hole for that whole fucking hour that people are watching it, and then you watch them collapse with the building, or fucking the firefighters that you see that don't come out.
The ones who rushed in there to save people and the building collapsed on them. Yeah.
There's the stories that entwine of the people, the stories of the people calling into 911. Some of the 911 dispatchers, I know they were overwhelmed because they got a ridiculous amount of calls that day. I have it in my book, the exact number. So there's random 9/11 facts in my book. But they just seemed not empathetic. Is that the word? Empathetic? Empanada?
Empanada.
They weren't responsive to, or it didn't affect them.
They were stressed out because of the amount of the calls they were getting.
Yeah. And
they didn't know what was happening. No one really knew what was happening. Yeah. And when you watch the videos from the ground of people who were videotaping and shit, you realize that did you just hear that whistle?
No.
I think it was my nose.
Your nose?
Everyone's stories are different. Like, oh, I thought I saw a British Airways. It was definitely a British Airways airplane, or
right.
No one knew what was going on. So, they didn't know what was going on, and they have people calling them freaking out. And it's crazy to see. There's one guy that sticks out to me, and it makes me upset that he's this way, but he's very frantic and he's very upset, obviously, that nobody can breathe up there. And he's like, I'm not old enough to die, or I got kids at home, we got families and whatever. Compared to the other people who were calling home and they're like, Mom, like, I'm okay. There's been a hijacking. Like, to see people's different reactions and responses and how people still treat each other in those situations.
Yeah.
It sticks out, that guy, for some reason for me. But there's a lot of 911 operators that sounded irritated or annoyed because they were overwhelmed and they didn't know what to tell these people.
Yeah.
And nobody knew that the buildings were going to collapse. Everyone knew that it was going to be, a bad day.
They probably didn't know what to tell anyone.
So that kind of inspired me to be a 911 dispatcher. So I applied. That's the thing. People keep talking shit. Not talking shit. I know it's all fun and games. I don't take anything seriously. But, you got to pass a drug test. I cannot smoke weed. I don't have a problem. I just like it.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah, I can stop whenever I want. I'm just choosing not to stop.
like drinking. It's about to be summertime. I'm finally coming out of my new baby shell. And I'm not going to lie, there's been a few times where I'm like, damn, it would be really nice to just like go have a drink with the girls. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't have no business feeling that way or acting that way anymore at my age. I'm over it.
Have you tried any of that Willie Nelson stuff?
Is it a THC drink?
Yeah.
I saw that he came out with something.
Have you tried it? Have you done any of those THC drinks?
I like the Vandy's juice.
Shout out Vandy's.
They got the juices. Those are really good because it's like an orange juice.
Yeah.
She wanted to get one today.
I was going to try and get one today at MJ, but even the drinks make me feel a little, like certain gummies and stuff will make me feel a little too much. So I don't really like to drink and eat weed.
Yeah.
I've found that.
Oh, so but you do the gummies though.
Well, I'm very specific about my gummies.
Oh.
So Evergreen Retail in Brockport actually suggested the pearls, but I bought these at MJ today. Sorry. We're going to Evergreen after this. I like hash rosin. I like the way hash rosin gummies make me feel better than just like the regular THC gummies. It's more of like a calm, like body mellow.
I like that. What is that?
These are pearls. You should take this one. I really like the Good Tides. Alyssa just got some pineapple ones today.
This is 10.
The ones you got probably aren't hash rosin.
No, they're not the hash rosin. Rosin.
Rajin.
Raja?
I'm Rajin, all right.
Can I take 2?
Yes.
I'm not going to take 2 now, but maybe I'll do it later.
You're going to take 2 at once?
No.
Oh.
I think you should take 2 at once.
I like the way these tasted.
That would be a big mistake.
So wrapping up, I'm just excited to be back. I was
really
excited
fast.
to smoke and be back in the studio. And I have a lot of guests lined up for this season. I want Barstool. Dave Portnoy. I'm the female Dave. Can you not see me working at Barstool?
That would be fun.
Doing all the sports and shit? I'd be fucking MVP.
You can do the weather for them.
But I'm taking Scott with me. Like, I'm going to stay in Rochester and record my podcast here. So, I don't know. There's no method to my madness, just like my book. I'm the same every way. So, I decided this is what it is.
This is it.
This is me. This is it. So, you know what? Happy 420.
Woo!
Happy 420.
Thanks.
All right.
Let's go celebrate.